Oh man, that is so frustrating. End. Commander lost aboard possessed scout at the time of its destruction. Because, you know, if you're in the middle of a war and your commander dies, everybody immediately surrenders. That's like real life, right? Everybody just immediately surrenders. Oh, commander died. We can't fight anymore. You win. You get to take over the galaxy because our commander's dead. There's nothing we can do about that. Oh, that's so freaking frustrating. That is my #1 negative about this game. That mechanic is just so... It's so... well designed and balanced and perfectly balanced. If you die as a commander during war, they don't immediately surrender, but I don't think you care about that anymore. I know. I'm sure the lore reason is that I am the commander. The player is the commander, so if you die, you don't know what happens. I don't like that video game reason, though. I don't like that video game reason because that means that the mechanics of the game are too punishing, in my opinion. That's what I would say. Eruption beam, okay. I don't like it because I'm all about the video game mechanics. And that feels like too punishing of a video game mechanic. That was a long poison beam right there. Commander is your character. You think it's okay to end the run when the commander dies, just like you would die in other games. However, as a dev, you have then to make sure that accidental deaths are as hard as possible. Commander just should have an emergency teleport that saves automatically when the enemy ship explodes. Well, they do have an emergency teleporter where you can always recall crew. My issue with that one was that there's like I think there's an animation time for this. I think I pressed Q, looked over, and thought, oh, I didn't board because the recall crew button that ends up like right up here wasn't there. So I was like, oh, okay, I must not have teleported. And then I shot, and then I died. So like, I don't know. I don't know what I feel like needs to happen, but I feel like there needs to be a better warning for your commander being on the ship when you're either firing your weapons or something. I don't know. The real answer is just get good, Rand. I know is the real answer. I just need to get good. It's just so frustrating that I was having such a clean run. Everything's going great. And then it's just over. Like, I hate that mechanic. I hate the fact that a half a second of inattentiveness and your entire 2-hour run is ended. That, to me, is too punishing. A half a second of I didn't notice something happening, and you lose the run. It's too much, man. Even in FTL, like you'll have fights that are stupid, and that will end the run quickly, but it's never in a fraction of a second of inattentiveness. There's the reason, you know, I'm so harp on about this so much is the UI in this game is cluttered as F. Maybe not cluttered, but busy. Like, there are projectiles all over the screen. I had, what, 16 crew on my ship at the time? There's like enemy abilities going back and forth. There's animations going on. Like, there is a lot of shit that's going on in this game at any point in time. And when you're in the middle of a fight, at the end of a fight, you're figuring out which weapons you're about to fire. You're looking at your charge time of your weapons. You're looking at your system cooldowns. You're looking at your crew that are fighting enemy crew. You're looking at the enemy ship and see if they have any. Like, there's a lot of shit happening. And if you miss for a fraction of a second that your commander got abducted or you boarded with him and you forgot, like, it's a lot of shit, man. And it's really punishing if you miss out on one little piece of shit that your entire 2.5-hour run just ends. So you would just make it impossible in specific stations by teleporting the commander automatically. Well, they probably want that to be a possibility. They probably want that to be a fail point. I don't like that it's a fail point, but they probably want it to be that way. And, you know, even though I disagree with it, I kind of wish that they gave you more information or a better clue or a better UI elements to know when that's about to happen. Because losing 2.5 hours or longer of a run because of a half-a-second brain fart is like, God, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. That's my number one complaint and my number one potential rage quit point is anytime that happens. Because it's the third time that's happened now for me. And I am a veteran of FTL who's used to this style of game. It's not like I've never experienced a loss that seems all of a sudden out of nowhere because an enemy is too OP. But that's the other thing, is it's not the enemy being too OP. It's just the mechanics of the game and trying to follow the 8,000 things that are going on between your ship and the enemy ship. Oh, man. They could auto-pause and warn you to recall them. Yeah, something like that could be nice. But again, maybe they think that's too hand-holdy. I don't know. Maybe they think that's too hand-holdy or something. I've never talked to the devs or seen any information from the devs on this game. Like, I have seen stuff from the subset devs, so I don't know their design philosophy. Because I know the FTL design philosophy was, we just want to make a game that's as hard as possible. We want a punishing game. That's what we were trying to design. This game, I don't have any knowledge like that. I don't know if they're trying to do something similar or what. Poison. Slow. Poison. There's just, like, I feel like I'm getting better at keeping track of everything, but there are times when there's just too much happening on the screen and I can't keep track of it all. I don't know that a human being can keep track of 16 crew on your own ship, 8 crew on the enemy ship, weapon charging, system timing. Like, it's a lot, man. And, maybe professional StarCraft players with 120 APM can keep track of this stuff, but I'm a professional streamer and I can't keep track of all this stuff. Oh crap, I just triggered this 60-second cooldown. Alright, well, I guess I'm using an extra missile because I'm not patient enough. I am a professional FTL player, which I don't know that you can have much better preparation for a game like this than playing FTL for a living, and I'm still making that mistake. Ooh, this is really interesting. 3 rewards instead of 2 for the rest of the run is actually really nice. To be honest, by now they would have probably did something to fix this if they thought it was a problem. The game's been out for a while. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they added the whole Ender's Game inspired crew and ships. So yeah. But I mean, I don't know if they've been listening to feedback from players at all. I don't know. Again, I don't have any interaction with the devs of this game. So I don't know if even people gave feedback if they would think it's an issue. Because maybe they want those moments of the player getting pissed off and rage quitting, because that's the point I'm at right now. Want to rage quit. 25 health, 3 damage, 15 health, 2 damage, 20 health, 2 damage, 60 health, 3 damage. Like, there's just so much stuff to keep track of, man. Why would you run into the fucking vented room, you dumbass? Now I'm just getting salty. Every little thing that's happening. That's what always happens when something bad happens in FTL or now this game. Any tiny little thing happens and everything about the game pisses me off. How the hell did that fire spread so fast, by the way? Instant fire spreading, apparently. I really don't want to lose one of my crew right now. Game's been out for a while. I think it's been out for at least 4 or 5 months, at least in full release. It was out longer for that in early access, if I'm not mistaken. Double graviton cannons. Okay. Oh my god, they're boarding me. Berserker and a combat husk. Jesus. Okay. Again. How many freaking crew do you have, dude? He already boarded with 2. He boarded with another one. He's got 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that 6 fucking crew? Jesus, man. Death by venting, please. Oh my god, he got through there fast. Okay. Come on, O2. Come on, you're so fucking slow. God, O2 fills up so slow in this game. Alright, system modules, missiles. I would love a heal bay right now. I'm gonna skip the fight and go get to the store. Minus max HP. Is that a tool or an armor? A tool. Okay, well you have high HP, so I guess if I give you that, you move faster. Okay. Alright, what do you got? Missiles, weapons bay. I already have that. War cultist HP. Invulnerable against crew attacks while breaking doors. Siege bombard. Alright, weapons next to shields this time. Siege bombard. Okay. I don't have any weapons to use now, but Saber missiles one shot for 2 damage instead of. Now this is 4 damage if I hit an empty room. Okay. Oh man, having to replay a ship just because your freaking guy died. Oh my god. Yeah, I know I'm harping on this subject. I'm just salty. I'm still salty about it, chat. Still salty. 2 free breaches because you know why the F nots. Okay. They can't. They can board me actually. Fix those later, I guess. Do I have anybody immune to suffocation? I don't even have anybody resistant to suffocation. I guess we'll be using our blood thralls to fix that. That was weird. Is there going to be 2 guys? There was a delayed boarding there. Either of you. Okay, your suffocation weakness, which is perfect. Even better. Sure, come in. Kill you there. If this hits, you're dead. Okay. Alright, blood thralls work on breaches. Okay. Thanks for being expendable. Blood thralls, thanks. Haven't upgraded that like I did last time yet. Am I going to a store? No, I just went to a store, so let's go ahead and do 30, 20. Get our blood thralls up quicker. Huh, this is weird. I've never seen the weapon system without a weapon before. Just this little gray square. That's crazy. At least I don't think I've noticed that before. Goofy looking. Okay, unidentified exclusion zones. Let's go to the exclusion zones. Try not to get our guy killed. Alright, Imperial Shrine. I've already been to ship armaments module, systems module, ship armaments. I don't have a lot of scrap. I kind of want to go up around and not go to a store right now. Okay. 2 shots. We should be immune to damage here. Although he might shoot a bunch of poison at us. Oh no, it's Purify. Bunch of purifying guys. It's crazy. Wait. Oh, that's a 3 ion damage thing, so I'm not immune to damage. Okay. These are offline then. Yeah, I'm gonna be offline. Taking damage then, damn it. Always look at number of shots to see if I'm safe. I didn't see that there was a 3 ion damage thing. That was one of his 2 shots. Kind of low on missiles. Trying to not use missiles. Servo Husk. This guy, or assault rifle plus scrap. You're a machine slave. We do have weapon slots. Get a weapon, I guess. Explode a shrine, another weapon, okay. What does this one do? Deals 1 ion damage to nearby enemy systems on kill. That's only for boarding is that useful, but whatever. Free. Free weapon is free. Okay, this should not be able to do damage to us. What do you projectiles have? Healing projectile. Okay. Okay. Be on fire forever, so I'm going to use 1 missile. That should do 4 damage. Good. Should finish him. Yeah. 39 scrap. Good reward. Could use some munitions, though. Guess I could have gone to a store and bought some, but I'm not doing great on scrap, so I don't want to go to a store with low scrap. Man, that run was so good. We had, we were gonna steamroll the boss with that weapon build, that pre-ignited double projectile weapon build, and I don't even get to fight the boss because of that stupid commander death mechanic. So frustrating, man. All right, he can't do damage to us. I know, man. I'm still salty. I'm gonna be salty for the rest of the day, probably. I reserve the right to be as salty as I want at any point. And I am making full use of that today. Not use a missile here since they can't do damage. We're 7 scrap, that's probably more than we'll get for killing them, so yeah, I'll take it. Alright, now we got some scrap for store, missiles, systems, and modules. Let's do engine and power upgrade and doors because I feel like I'm not set up well to deal with frickin' borders. Frickin' borders, man. Investigate. Sacrifice. Alright, 2 ion shots and an energy beam. I don't think that'll get through my shields. I think 2 ions will still leave me with 1 shield up. Let's see. Oh! Why did my shields go down there? The frick was that? My shield just depowered for a second there. I guess maybe the ion. It's that same issue we were seeing last week where ions, the power's not automatically going back into my systems for some reason, and I don't know why. Didn't somebody say at some point if you have free power, the power is supposed to go back in the system that it was in before, and it's not doing that? Did I change a setting? I need to maybe check if I change a setting. Surely that wouldn't be a setting, that would be default off or something. But I did change the setting of... No, that's not super useful. I did change the setting of tile movement rather than auto movement in a room. Precise crew movement. No, there's nothing that would make power not automatically go back in. Oh, he's gonna do poison. Oh, that's so annoying. I forgot about that. Go be on doors, I guess. Because I don't want you in a place where any other crew is gonna be around and you're farting in all the rooms, bro. Nobody wants to be around you, corpulent. Okay. Farting around all the farting rooms. Like a fart in the wind. Nothing. Okay, cool. Vanished like a fart in the wind. Like Andy Dufresne. Alright, you should be able to get through my shields unless pierce shields. Nope. Sky. Slow hostile. Okay. I don't really like this ship because it's very slow if you want to min-max your consumables. Because any fight where you're safe, the min-max is not use any missiles and just kill them very, 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 very slowly with only your blood projectiles. So if you want to play min-max, which I'm just used to playing min-max, playing FTL for thousands of hours, I feel like I have to play this way. Very slow and boring way of one slow spawning projectile at a time. Oh crap, and I just put us on a 60-second cooldown because I didn't time it right. Well, I guess I'm using a missile. We didn't dodge. 49 scrap and no missiles. I'm not getting any munitions from any of these kills, man. I think a shipyard can get me... I never do this, but I think I can get munitions from here, can't I? Scavenge munitions, 6. That'd be more than that, damn. Oh, you got like 10 from that. Heal bay. Another missile's not gonna really help. Each lance shot fully charges a random uncharged weapon, and there's pre-igniters. So I'm getting seraphic resonators because it's cheaper. I could actually get both. Well, I could fire a pre-ignited weapon, then fire a lance to re-pre-ignite it. Wow. Do I want to spend all my scrap to get both of these before I have any weapons? Feels like a pretty big debate. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get heal bay. Too big of a debate. Okay. I need to, you know, now it would be great to find some free weapons. Like a free lance or something. Any weapons here? No. So now I need a lance and like a flak 2 is what I need. Alright, 3 shots that only stuns. Graviton cannon can do full damage though. Okay. Okay, alright, we got blood thralls to deal with the breaches. Although, if I use his ability, I'll kill him with blood thralls. So let me wait, there we go. Level 3 piloting, because of course he does. How many levels can Demon Heart have? Okay, he's got some crazy fast repairing going on or something here. Because, holy crap with those repairs, by the way. No, I told you. Just answer. Do not venture south. Heal. 36 scrap. Oh, that's really nice. And summon plus scrap. So this is a tool if I want to be able to board with a guy who has tools over and over again without a teleporter. I really want the scrap, but this can be really good if I get some good crew, which I plan on getting good boarding crew. I don't know if I have the RNG for that, because I probably used all my good boarding RNG on the last run. But we'll keep it there. Speaking of crew, we might check if there's some good crew at this store. I really need some weapons, though. This is excruciatingly slow to play this way. Death by 1,000 needles is basically what we're doing right now. I don't have any manning weapons. Oh, that's because I don't have any weapons. To man. Okay. Alright, I need to not spend all of my scrap at the crew store. But they'll probably have some really good crew that I want to get. But I gotta check. Like a cheap war cultist or machine priest for blue options would be nice. Raider outlaw, imperial. I already have blood cultist. Stun ability I probably want to get. What do I have? I have blood, slave, demonic. I'd like to get both of these, but if I get both... Okay, he's got Purify. We're buying Purify. I'm gonna get Stun. I'm gonna get the Raider Outlaw. So that I need to not spend all my scrap, and I spent almost all my scrap. Almost. Alright, let's put Stun on Sparrow here. Okay, let's put you on weapons that I don't have the ability to use right now. We do have Purify to get rid of Mind Control, which is good. Now I need to save my scrap for weapons and or shields. And I don't know if I'm strong enough to go into an exclusion zone, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No weapons. Our starting missile and frickin' slow-ass blood attacks. Any weapons. Literally no stores with weapons in this sector. Alright, I need to take any event that could potentially give me weapons. I don't know what that would be, but I need it. Okay, this guy can't damage us. Yes, he can. It's 3 iron damage thing. A soothing anesthetics if it was a crew member. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, damn, his beam is up. Come on, spawn. Get the beam down. Okay, we took 2 damage, not the end of the world. Talking about purifiers like soothing anesthetics. Soothing anesthetics in your mod, what does it do? It makes mind control crew not fight. This just gets rid of the mind control, so I'd say slightly better than soothing anesthetics. And one more shot, we'll finish it. Please don't dodge. Although it is undodgeable, right? Yeah, cannot miss. Alright, at least we got some munitions. 113 scrap. I need a free weapon somehow. I don't know where I can get one. I guess I kind of have a weapon, because we have Siege Bombard. That's like my weapon. Alright. Can't take damage. My weapon is Siege Bombard. As soon as anesthetics makes mind control crew take 75% less damage and they do nothing. Your crew also ignore them. Oh, he can summon crew. That's what this guy can do. And there are breaches. Oh crap, you are not suffocation immune. I forgot. Just poison immune. Alright, let's use 1 missile so I'm not stuck in the breaches for a year. Okay. We did get some missiles, so I'm not like just desperately low on missiles now or anything. I swear that I remember my shields would get the power put back in after they'd been ioned before, and that's something they talked about in the tutorial. Am I misremembering it? Was it something different, like you repair it and the power goes in or something, and it wasn't ions? I swear there was something that I thought the tutorial said the power did, and when power is forced out of a system. Imperial fleet moving toward an inhabited planet. Swarm of cultist vessel swap drops in. I don't have any Imperials. Oh, I do have an Imperial, so let's help the Imperials. See if we get a blue option here. Okay. That's a heavy laser Mark II, so they can do damage to us, so let's... So I put W to spawn a unit, and I put E to shoot the thing that uses the blood guy, and sometimes I press E when I mean to press W, and I just did damage to my own ship because I'm effing stupid. Okay, so now I can't use my ability for a minute. And I didn't spawn the unit that I meant to spawn. And I'm getting frickin' boarded. Okay, what am I doing here? I can stun them while they're getting vented. Yeah, they're gonna get through there pretty quickly, aren't they? They just healed their own units. Wow, I think that might be the first time I've seen that. Actually, you know what? Let's fight them with blood thralls. They're boarding me again. Okay. Ah, they tried to heal and we made them miss it. Nice. Good dodges. Okay, they actually recalled their crew. Is that the first time I've ever seen them actually recall their crew? I'm not sure. Again, I'm being very, very, very greedy with my missiles. Ooh, my shields came up just in time. Nice. Okay, he has no dodges. Double damage, empty room. What's up, Meow? How's it been going? You've been extra busy today. We lost a run because of the dumb commander dying mechanic, so pretty salty to be honest. Okay, do I want a weapon or armor? I think I could use some weapons, right? He has an armor slot. We have armor slot. Weapon and armor. What's better? Suffocation resistance or 1 DPS and 4 DPS against a target with high health? Let's go with the suffocation resistance. And attack another cultist vessel. This guy, I'm about to say can't do any damage, but he's going to summon a crapload of thralls at me. So I'm going to attempt... What's the charge time on thralls? I'm going to try to stop summons. So I'm going to watch as they try to do this. Watch for them summoning. There. Yeah, I don't think he can actually do crew damage to me. There. Holy crap, that's a lot of friggin' health. Okay, this is gonna be an exercise of like whack-a-mole. Okay, we didn't stop this one. Unless, actually, we might be able to do it. As long as we're getting our blood thrall summoned fast enough, actually. Did he interrupt me? No, my interruption went off. But I am stunned. I can't stop him. Alright, well let's do 4 damage to an empty room. Okay. This is probably going to be too late, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, he got his off. There's a blood thrall. It's okay. Interrupted that guy. Could get one there. Guy there. Alright, one more missile will finish him. If it hits in an empty room. Okay. Okay. That GG, I think the fight's over. Okay. Pour one out for Randy, that's right. Pour one out for, well, for the commander of my last run that died, I guess. Alright, what did I get? I got suffocation resistance. Do I have anybody at 50% that I can make immune? No, I don't think so. Alright, well, I'll make our main guy suffocation resistance. I'll probably kill him on an enemy ship, and the suffocation resistance won't matter. But, you know, let's hope I don't do that again. 2 runs in a row. Okay. Imperial warship locked in combat with an unknown enemy. High levels of toxic gas. Try to help the Imperial ship. It's a demon! Okay, they're breached. 2 shots, 3 shots, 4 shots. He's got a siege bombard. Holy crap, a high level siege bombard with how fast that's firing. Oh. No, it's level 1. Then why was that firing so fast? I don't know. Poison. I swear the repair speed of unmanned enemy ships has gone up since I started playing this. It really feels like it's gotten faster. But maybe that's that phrase that I always forget. Remembering the bad stuff, forgetting the good stuff, or whatever it is. Confirmation bias. Meow is white, but Meow needs to complete a sprint workout today. Yikes. Trying to work out when you're exhausted is tough, man. That's tough. Good luck if you actually do it. Okay. We have equipment, but no actual weapons. Death Cultist. I want to get a Death Cultist. And I do want to get a War Cultist. I think I have the rest of these guys. Ripper Fist, +1 DPS, +3 DPS in small rooms. Okay. Are there any weapon shops in this sector? No, I saw that there weren't. Systems and modules. So I can spend some money here. Alright, I don't have a Death Cultist yet, right? No. And I do have a Raider. Yes. I do not have a War Cultist. Comes with Soul Spear. Okay. That is technically ship damage there. Alright, so I already have a Raider Outlaw. I don't think I'm going to get any of these guys. I kind of want the weapons. Enemy DPS cannot exceed 2. That seems really good. Let's buy all 3 of those pieces of equipment there. So where's our main guy? I'll give you the small room weapon, because you always board in the small room. Did I get a 2-weapon guy? No. Who's got the most health? 30 health on you. 60 health on this guy. I do not have a lot of high health dudes here. Anybody with a weapon and a tool slot? Yes. Oh, the corpulent. No, I don't want to equip you. Anybody else with a weapon and tool slot? No. Weapon and armor. Alright, well I guess I will be using you to help fight off enemy dudes. Not really the guy I was hoping to do that. Do you have any psyker things? No, okay. Alright, well all my money on crew. So that's on E, so let's put Soul Spear on R. Okay. So no weapons, but we do get another projectile. So it's all crew ability projectiles on this run. Astrogation data. Attempt to follow the Corsairs. I got a weapon. Okay. Nothing crazy. Slightly damage nearby enemies. Okay. Transport vessel. Ooh, I think I can maybe sometimes get weapons from these? No, weapons is crew weapons. I think I'm gonna go for the armor then. He has an armor and a weapon slot, but yeah, let's go for armor, I guess. Oh, he's got a burst laser too. I wish I had any weapons at all. This guy's weapons are so far and above mine. There's a launch bay. Hopefully I'll be able to deal with his borders pretty well. I don't need to hit his shields. So let's just go for his weapons. This guy. 55 HP Conqueror. Okay. Damn. Let's go get these guys. Maybe I don't want to heal yet. Okay, his main weapon is down. That's good. Okay, use poison. Why not? Okay. We have doubled our DPS. Well, maybe not quite doubled because this extra projectile is, I can't use it quite as often, but, alright, definitely faster. Alright, great, siege armor, amazing. Who else, who needs heals? You guys go get healed. Alright, what is siege armor? Immunity to suffocation, alright. There you go, bro. If you're immune to suffocation, should I give you a weapon? Nah, that's fine, we'll get a weapon eventually. Alright, I was thinking about changing my positions. If I want him to fight off crew, I don't want him to be on doors. The problem is I don't want him fighting with other crew unless they're death cultists that are immune to poison. So I guess this guy can hang out over here while this guy keeps this room poisoned, then he can help fight in this room or something. Something like this. What else am I missing? 7, so I might want to go to a heal. Oh, you're a store. Okay. Bonus extra random store. Shield thing I can't afford. Damn. I think I need to save scrap. I need to get a weapon. If I don't get a weapon, I'm like screwed, I feel like. And I have the frickin' Lance charges another weapon thing, so watch me go an entire run without any weapons. That would suck. That would suck. Okay, that works out well. Just kicking that guy's ass. Kick his ass, Seabass. What are the weapons? One shot, one shot. Okay, not too bad. Keep hitting piloting. I don't really need to hit piloting because they can't dodge. Well, they can dodge my missile, I guess. That's why I've been shooting piloting. Oh, I just interrupted because... Did I interrupt? Okay, maybe I did. Okay, siege missile, win in this fight faster, hit the empty room. Husk, Survivor. Wow, these are terrible rewards. I guess I could fear all nearby crew. This is only really good for boarding. Jeez, this is trash. Give me some scrap or a frickin' weapon, game. An armament. I guess I can try fear. I've never used that before. This guy. Fear nearby crew, I guess. Do I heal these guys? Sure, go heal real fast. Alright, let's get a ship heal here. A little low. Or do I want to scav? You know what? Let's scavenge munitions. Okay. I feel like I'm getting a little low on missiles. I might need to start using my friggin' siege bombard if I'm not gonna ever find any frickin' weapons. Man, this is like night and day from last run. Last run was amazing. Died in a half a second from a slight misplay in commander death. This game, I cannot find a weapon to save my life. I'm feeling so far behind. Do have a slot for that. Okay, can't do damage, but he might have crew that can. R on piloting, W here. Poison there. Stun there. What does this ability even look like? Okay, just as a big AoE thing, okay. Alright, he can't dodge this, so use one missile. Okay, that should finish him. Feels so weird to have a run with no weapons for this long. This is our reward? Oh yeah, I knew I was getting this. Okay. Oh, what is this? Teleport all crew in target room. Okay, so I can use this to abduct if I want. Why not? Okay. I need a weapon and I need scrap. I don't think I can do a major threat fight with our trash build right now. There's no way. Because crew killing doesn't work on major threat. And we have no weapons. Cult members or prisoner? High-ranking cult members. So I think this one would get me a free crew, potentially. What would attack the one transporting cult members do? Maybe get me scrap? I'd rather have scrap or like a weapon or something. 2 shots, ion damage, energy beam, and 1 shot. Okay. Oh, they're all doing abilities. Are they gonna be summoning dudes on me? I don't know, let's abduct, I guess. Yeah, summoning blood cultists on me, okay. That guy's dealing with him. Okay, good. Oh, that was the abduction we just did. Okay. Poison in the room that guy's in. Okay. You look at a surviving cultist. He's terrified and pledges to serve your cause in exchange for his life. You wonder if you can trust him. Kill him. Not worth the risk. So my reward is literally nothing for doing that one. Wow. Okay, I guess I should always do prisoner one, because that's bullshit. I'm pretty sure I accepted him once and he killed one of my crew, I think. Oh man, my RNG is trash this run. Goodness gracious. Two shots. Okay. I don't think he can do damage to me, I don't think. Thankfully I like ignore his shield, so. But we do have the damn spawning things. Who's the guy that's immune to suffocation? You're not immune, but you are. You're immune, okay. This guy right here needs to fix all these, okay. You're our breach fixer, bro. Okay, very nice. We finally got some scrap. Yay! Now if I could just get some weapons to spend on the scrap on. Systems modules. Dude, I don't even know if I want anything from there. Not having weapons is making this run feel so weird. Okay, Hungerer guy. Okay, free scrap is nice. Okay. R, you're busy doing something. You're stunned or no, you're fighting. Okay, so R. Okay, I think we're safe. You purify. You can go help fix this. Alright. Hey, what's up, Omnio? Good luck. Appreciate it. I definitely need it. I need some luck to get a weapon! Right, you say good luck. I get a weapon. It's a terrible weapon. It's a 1 power, 1 shot weapon, but it is a weapon. I'll take it. It's better than no weapons, I guess. Is it better? I'd have to get shields down, so I'm actually don't know if it's better to have this than to have no weapons. I actually don't know. But hey, it is a weapon. It's better than no weapons. Arguably, currently. I wish this was a lance. If this was a lance, it'd be great. Okay, the beggars can't be choosers. I got a free weapon finally. Okay, he's got a missile, and then 1 ion, 1 shot, and a beam. So R on the missile. W here. Get the missile down before it fires. Nice. Okay, you're immune to suffocation, so you go fix that. Already repaired this. My god, this repairs so fast. No empty... Actually, is this an empty room? Yeah, okay, this is an empty room. Trying to use only 1 missile per fight. Taking so much effing damage, man. Well, some subsides. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Huh. So a room that's poisoned, a room that's vented can't be poisoned. I think I maybe didn't know that. Or had only in passing noticed that previously and now finally saw it in action. Alright, do I go for systems modules? Maybe I need to go Siege Bombard plus some other missile, some other armament, but the thing with that is it uses so many missiles. Consumables, munitions, this thing. There's a quote on a CCG card, I don't know what that is. She wished for a weapon, but not the skill to wield it. Popped into your mind with my weapon troubles. What's CCG? That's a great quote. Alright, well there's Hole Reaper. I don't have any lances. I'm hoping to get one since I have a Seraphic Resonator. That will charge a weapon if I have a lance. Every single weapon I have except this single laser does requires whatchamacallit, missiles. This costs 4 munitions to do 4 hull damage that can do 8 if you hit an empty room. I do not have the munitions to do that. Do I need to buy some munitions? I probably do. Buy some. Boarding. Is boarding available here? Who could I board with? My main issue with boarding is all of my crew are really low on health. It's a collectible card game. It's from a Magic the Gathering card called Burning Wish. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I mean, could I board with a Greater Corpulent and a Death Mage that both have 20 health, 25 health? Board with Thralls. If I had that exploding thing, maybe. So you have 60 health, 50 health, 30 health, and my main guy has 85 health. So maybe if I did set up a boarding thing with my commander. Problem with that is it doesn't work against like unmanned ships or whatever, but that might actually be my best play here. Equip these guys out because I do have some gear. What can I do to support their boarding? I do have a stun ability, but it's on one of the guys that I would want to board with. Is that my final system? That would be my final system. Am I okay with that being my final system? Means I'm not getting like the shield recharge thing. Probably would have wanted to not board with him so I could use his stun and his blood spear. Do I have a guy? Was it last time that had a guy that had an ability that summoned a guy? It was last time that I had a guy that summoned a dog. Oh, goodness. Alright, I guess we're gonna go like FTL, where I can't find weapons, so I get 4-man boarding. At least I can get 4-man boarding. So if that's the case, let's put you back on doors. You on sensors. Well, okay, boarding with the fear guy couldn't let me use fear, and I could see how that works, so that could be good. Something like this, maybe. Well, I do want one more border. Am I boarding with you? Maybe stun a room and then we board that room or something. Although I don't know. The boarding doesn't let you choose which room. You always choose the room you'd want to go into, which sucks. We have the most health. Okay, so I need to equip out these guys. Quan the Corsair needs some gear. Gorlak, Varro, Dorask. Quan, what do you need, Quan? You need... Okay, you already have armor. You need a weapon. Zolan. You can have Zolan's weapon. And this tool actually could be very good. Where's my main guy? Jorask. He's already got that tool. We will be able to get through doors quickly. Varro. You don't have a tool slot, you have an armor slot. You have psychic. Damn, I do not have good boarding crew. One of my best boarding crew would be this corpulent, but he's just got so low health. And he causes poisons everywhere. Not ideal. Who can I steal? Is there anybody I can steal a weapon or anything from? Zarnak. What's Zarnak's weapon? Slightly deal damage to nearby enemies. We want that. So that also does that. Varro. Ion enemies. That's actually pretty good. Am I boarding with Varro? Yeah, I am. I think I do want him to have the get through rooms thing. Who's the other guy? Quan. Okay. Okay. Is there any armor? Yeah, there's a guy I can give armor to from Zolan. That's a tool, not armor. Man, I can't keep track of everything. The UI in this game, I haven't complained about it too much, but the fact that I can't mouse over a guy here and see if he has an armor or a weapon is really annoying. I have to mouse over him here and then look at it, the highlight up there, and see what slots he has. And I can't tell if he's equipped in all those slots very clearly either. Yeah, I think they're all equipped. I should probably repair. How much health am I missing? A lot. Let me get like 3 repair. Now if I get a free 10 repair, we'll be maxed out. Alright, I'm feeling so far behind. Last run was so good, this run is so bad. Simulated danger for entertainment purposes. Do I go to Infernal Sea? I really probably shouldn't, but here we go. I need the good rewards. Wow, there's no free repair until way over there. Bone Shrine. No weapons. Frickin' finally. Okay, some ship armaments at the end of this sector. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be all fucking possessed ships that I don't even want to board, man. Who's immune to poison? You. So you go fix that. Oh, we have gear. We have loot. I didn't even notice. And there's a guy guarding it. Of course there is. Who's the guy that's immune to suffocation? This guy. I'm gonna board with you. Hope I can board in that room. Nope, I can't. Alright, it's fine. It doesn't have doors. There it is. Okay, we got armor. That's nice. Nice, we got that offline. That's great. Already casting. Okay. This weapon's not going to do anything while I have, while I'm not shooting his shields and everything else bypasses shields, so just ignore that. Can I dodge? Nice, we did get a dodge. Beautiful. Got one more shot, we'll finish him. Okay. Well, I hope every single fight isn't a ghost ship that I can't board, but it's looking like it might be. And I didn't save my positions. F my life. You were there. You were there. You were there. You were there. You left the goddamn poison in the room. I could vent it, but I don't know that that's faster than just waiting for it to wear off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. And you were my pilot, I think. Okay. We got some new armor. 15 HP armor. Give it to hopefully one of our boarding guys. Yeah, you. Is there anybody with lower health I can give armor to that needs the health? Not really. Okay, save these positions. Alright, 56 scrap. I mean, I probably should have got third shield by now, but I've been trying to save for weapons, and then I end up buying crew and teleporters and things. You know, I can't even board with 4 people right now. Quickly loot and leave. Okay, that's poison resist. Ooh, maybe I can do a poison boarding thing now, because that's... If I give that armor to somebody, those rags are poison immunity. So I could potentially board with the greater... The death mage who's immune to poison. This guy's who's immune to poison. Well, the thing is, they are all really low on health. I don't know if I want to do that yet. So I can probably just give this to somebody, though. Do I have any armor slots that are open? It's also plus DPS, though. Ooh, that's plus poison DPS. Interesting. Armor that gives DPS. So if I gave this to my main guy... Where's my main guy? This guy. And then we boarded with main guy, this guy. No, I did not press that button. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's immune. So with these 3 guys, I could poison my enemies. And I want him to have weapon that does large room DPS. Do I have one of those? Okay, it does damage to everybody in the room. Okay, and then let's give the greater corpulent. Give him this weapon. There, so we can bust through doors with that. Enemy DPS cannot see 2. That's pretty good for his low health. And then who's the other guy we're boarding with? Death Mage. Zarnak. What gear can I give you, Zarnak? You've got +1 DPS in large rooms, and then 2 abilities here. One of them is fear. No, I was wanting to board with the fear guy, but I would need a second. No, I need a way to make you immune to poison. I guess I could purify before I board, and then I could board with him. Strangely, I could maybe do that. Purify before we board, and there will be like a... How long does that last? 10-second time where he's not taking... I wonder if you purify and then board with him, he'll stay immune for that time. I think he should. Alright, where am I going here? What am I even trying to do right now? Trying to get weapons. Maybe I can get one more immune to poison crew to board with. Maybe I head down that way. It's interesting that they kept the term Psyker with changing basically everything else. Is Psyker what it is in Blood whatever? In Warhammer, I guess? Is that why you say that? Same term for psychics? Okay. Yeah, it is weird that they changed that one thing. Every ship is possessed, so it's like pointless for me to even try to board unless I board with the guy who's immune to venting, and I only have one of those guys. Oh, this is such a frustrating run. Probably my most frustrating run I've had so far. dodge. Okay. Going to heal these two guys. Wait for another blood guy. There he is. Spawn a blood guy. This is available. There's a blood guy. Just staring at cooldowns this entire run, trying to keep an eye on my abilities. Okay. Husk, missile, welding torch for repair speed, huh? All kind of crap. We've got a torch, I guess. I think we have some guys that can get some faster repair speed. Yeah, put it on you, I guess. We have a piece of armor. Man, I like all the crew stuff, but my god, did it get tedious sometimes. You're like boarding and you're in a run like this where you're like constantly trying to change your build to something that will actually frickin' work. My god, does it get tedious. Alright, let me get shield. I'm gonna be greedy. Bone Shrine. If we can get a death crew, that would be nice. What do we got here? That is a blight bomb that does poison cloud. 2 shots, 1 shot. 1 shot. Okay. Oh, I can board. But I only have level 1 boarding, so that's fine. I can board with these 2 guys. And then board with him. Holy crap, this is not good. Yeah. How much DPS does that guy have? Way too much. Okay. Okay, what if I stun in here? Okay. Poison you. Okay, we're not winning that fight. Oh god, now this guy's gonna start poisoning other dudes here. Okay. Any empty rooms for double damage on my missile? Nope. Huh. Just realized we have a poison starting weapon too if we actually were going for this full poison build. Okay. Yeah, this boarding, these low health guys, I tried to commit to boarding and this is gonna do. Oh, if I do this, we get boarded by a bunch of dudes, don't we? You know what? I'm not going to embrace mortality. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get aborted by a bunch of dudes. Alright, we're going to go here, and we're going to check the crew. Maybe we can get actual good boarding crew. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make some swaps here. Okay, that's worthless loot. And boarding with a 10 health mage. Not good. Dodge. Got that offline, that's good. This guy offline, hopefully. Does he have empty rooms? He has empty rooms. Good, we can use one missile to significantly speed up this fight. Okay. I'm banking all this scrap. I really should be spending scrap, but I'm trying to put together a build right now, and it seems so hard to put together a build with no weapons. Okay. Can you make something happen? Store. Do you have some crazy good crew that I can work around or something? Gene Soldier, Herald of Ruin. He has the ability to self-teleport. Gladiatrix. Okay, so this could be like the summon crew thing. 2 projectile soul barrage. Consumables. Okay, God, I don't know how to board. I feel like this poison boarding is not going to work with 20 health dude and 25 health dudes. So, if I'm going to be boarding, I think I got to change this around. And maybe I can board with 3 and summon the Hound. Release the Hounds! That might be my build. That might be the play. So my best boarders are 70 health, 75 health, 50 health. Although I was quite curious to try the Sphere Guide, though. Yeah, I don't really want to board with him anyway. He's doing all my projectiles and things. So, Gorlak. If I were to board with the Gladiatrix and summon the Hound... you would need a weapon and an armor, I think. Is there a weapon and armor here? Psychomancy. I want Soul Barrage. Okay, who's the new guy? What's your name, bro? Zulax. I feel like I'm just staring at my crew window 1,000 times a day. Alright, so he's got a tool and a weapon slot. Okay, that's good, I think. Where's my corpulent guy? Tool and a weapon. Zorlax. Zulax. Zulax? You. Yes. Okay. And then who else? Gorlak needs a weapon, I think. Gorlak. You need a weapon. Because we're going to use the fear ability for you. You see the God King's mantle. Seems like a bad idea to have a fireplace in a spaceship, though. Okay, I think that was a pun. Good one. You know, I can give him the boarding thing. Did I get anybody with an armor slot? No. Is there anybody here who has an armor slot? Yes, I get Gene Soldier. Held of Ruin. Let's get this guy with more health and he's cheaper. Just to fill him in with this armor slot. He's got a lot of health. I could maybe board with this guy, actually. Maybe I want to board with 85 health guy instead of these two low health dudes. This guy I wanted to release the hounds. Okay, you know what? Let's put our main guy back on piloting. We'll board with you. And then Elder Blood Mage. Do I have any weapons I can give you? Juan the Corsair. Let's take away his weapon and give it to you. Yes. And who are you? You are Fulvius. Okay. Poison immunity to you guys. Alright, let's see if we can make this work. Now I can get shields. Don't want to get anything like to summon. I really need shield upgrades. I haven't upgraded my ship in a while. I've been spending so much on frickin' crew to try to board. Alright, so we're going to board with 3, which means I need to do 1 teleporter upgrade, which I just spent all my scraps, so I can't. Do I have anything I want to sell? I got this projectile I want to give to a guy. Psychomancy slot. I really not have any Psychomancy slots with all these crew. Is there any ability I'm never using? The poison projectile. Alright, I'll hold off on that. Okay. And we have a heal up here. I'm going to do the full heal there. Alright. I'm going to do, hopefully, a teleporter upgrade after this fight. Although, again, I can't board on this crap because it's just empty freaking ships all the time. What does he have? He has an acid missile and 2, 4, 5, 6 shots. Okay. Wow, his missile went down right after I did that. Who's poison immune? You are. Fix that. And you are immune to suffocation, so you'll fix the other stuff. Okay, I really want this to be down. This damn thing won't stay down, it won't go down. Give me a blood thing. Dodge. Nice. No! It instantly repaired! Give me a frickin' break, game. Okay, this should finish it though. As long as the missile hits. Okay, there we go. So that shouldn't hit us. Should make the maelstrom go away. 70 scrap. Okay, good. Okay. And our store for weapons is still far away, so I should be good to do the teleporter upgrade. Do 3 people and a power. So I can board with those guys, summon a hound, do as much damage as I can before our really low health guys just freaking... Well, I can summon a hound and then I can fear. That's why I'm bringing those 2 guys. I'm quite curious if that combo will even be any good. Alright, let's go. We're going for the heal over here. If I end up in a good place, you have a strategy question. It seems that in terms of raw crew power, it'd be best to have everyone from one faction, but that crew composition would seem to limit orange options. Is one choice better than the other? I mean, I'm still a noob in this game, Emma Fortas. From my experience, you want a lot of different crew because there's a lot of different events and a lot of different blue options get you a lot of different free stuff. That's what I would say. But I am a noob, so... I'm pretty noob to the game. So I am by no means an expert or anything. That's just my experience, that the more crew you have of different types, the more likely you are to have the blue option for any given event. I really don't want 6 shots coming at me here, so let's use a siege missile on this. Nice, we got it. Rise it fired. Beautiful. You take 1 damage. We're about to get a 10 heal for free, so that's okay. Is there any other ability I'm not using I could be using? I guess I could board and then summon the hound, then instantly leave. What if I board and use both these guys' abilities and instantly leave, just to test it? Load. Here. Summon a hound. Fear the crew. There. I don't know what fear did. An enemy is feared. So he's just sitting there, not attacking. So maybe fear is like a stun. I think that maybe fear is a stun. I'm not 100% sure on that. So. So I'm gonna guess that's what it is. It's just fear is a stun. Fear is different things in different games, I think. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate the question. I mean, strategy questions are good. I'm trying to learn the best strategies, so you asking a question like that is a great way for me to question and think of different potential strategies we could use. So where's the fear? So the fear's there. Okay, so Quan, I want Gladiatrix up here. And then next to the fear guy, so I can use both those abilities next to each other. Okay. All right, so what do we got? We got one more jump before the big repair. Let's get an extra heal charge there. Okay. I want to save my scrap for the store. Okay, so if I use fear in this room... Oh, okay, he's running away. He is running away. So fear is a runaway. I wasn't sure. Now I think I know. 101 scrap from that. That's awesome. I didn't look at his weapons. He's got a flak 1. Ion Tunneler's guy got pretty good weapons. I could summon the dog, actually. It's the Gladiatrix does it? Yeah. Okay, so let me load, launch. These are all terrible rooms to go in, but I guess we'll choose that one. Use your ability. And bring you back. So much stuff to keep track of. Okay, let's go for weapons. Alright. Can I control you, dog? No, you're just gonna sit in that room and do nothing. Great, thanks for nothing. Thought I used my ability here. Reach. You're immune to suffocation. Go do that. Here. How am I doing on missiles? 20. I think I'll save a missile here. Shouldn't need it. A couple more shots will do it. Man, I was getting cocky when I had that first run that went so well, and then the second run I was looking so good, and then we frickin' die instantly. Man. I think I have more weapon slots still, right? Yeah, I definitely do. And now I'm feeling like this is the longest, most tedious run I've had in a while. And I feel like my offense is terrible. Another question, is that a heal beam I have? Yes, why not use it? Because I'd have to get their shields down, and I have no weapons that take their shields down. Like, I'm using all of my offense to keep their weapons from shooting me. If I used all of my offense to get their shields down, just use the heal beam, it's like, right now I'm doing preventative. I'm using offense to prevent their damage, rather than removing their defense so I can use my heal. Does that make sense? It's like, because I got no damn weapons. That's the real problem. I got no frickin' weapons. It's frustrating. I'm hoping that at this store I can finally get some weapons. One lance and an OP weapon, and I feel like we're in great shape. That's what I'm hoping at that store. That's what I'm hoping to find at that store. Alright, get some hull repair. Very nice. If I can get like a Flak 2 and a 1 power lance, I bought this module earlier that will fully charge a weapon when I fire a lance. That's crazy good combo with something like a 6-shot laser that usually takes forever to charge, or the Flak 2 that usually takes 26 seconds to charge or whatever. Maybe it's 27 seconds. Wow, thank you for another 1,000 bits. Buy weapons with this. Oh, I got the money for the weapons, but thanks. I'll take some extra money. Psychically probe. Request a ship armament, please. Please, please give me a good weapon. Please. Please. Heavy energy lance. Okay. We got the lance that can insta-charge another weapon. That's good. That's a good start. Your bits, Lunar Embers, made that happen. So, there. So now when I fire the heavy lance, it'll instantly charge the Putreficator. It's not that great because it's a one-shot thing. But that's something. That's something. I can board! Yes! Time to board. Let's do this. Ion damage missile. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot his weapons. I'm going to depower the heavy lance, power my teleporter. Board in here. Stun this room. Summon the hounds. All of them are stunned. Look, our boarding's actually pretty good if I can actually frickin' do it. I haven't had a frickin' fight I could board for, like, this entire sector. Our summon guy is tanking, which is perfect. Beautiful. See, if I just get more frickin' fights like that, I'd be great. Like the first damn boarding fight I've had in, like, 2-3 sectors or something, it feels like. Of course, I did just buy the teleporter recently, so. More fights like that, please. Please? May I please have more fights like that? Investigate. Nothing of value. Thanks for nothing of value. Yeah, we're going up for armaments. If I can get a good weapon, then we're all of a sudden in really good shape, I think. Assist the civilian vessel. I can board. Intruders. Okay, if they're not going to fight me, I can kind of ignore those guys, I think. Okay, if I load them... Oh, I can't load all three. Let me use Purify. Make me immune to that poison. These guys are taking forever to kill. Okay, let's get a second heavy lance shot in. Oh, let's interrupt that guy if we can. Nice. You power that, power this, load. Board over here. Not still immune. Do I have my fear ability? Okay, they ran away. Such a goofy mechanic. They were running away. That's what fear is, I guess. Fear makes him run. Oh! We scared him into the teleporter, and now he's teleporting on my ship. That's not what I want. Oh, I just mind controlled my dude, too. Okay, where's he boarding? Into this room, I think. So he's attacking this. Mind control. My Purify already used. Is my Purify almost up again? Yes. Perfect. Use that. Okay, so fix that. There's an enemy there. Okay. That's kind of scary. Big blood dude. Let's not die to him. I can vent him, though. Okay, this fight will be... Oh my god! They're about to kill their own ship and get themselves killed. Okay. And then he boarded over here. Okay, do we win? Hound wins. Okay, GG. A2 scrap and a missile. Okay. Alright, who needs heals? Okay. We might finally have a build coming together. It helps when I can actually use my teleporter on enemies that aren't auto scouts. Move on. I'm trying to save my money over here. I could get one power. I want to kind of hold off. I really want to have... I want to be super, super duper rich when I get to the store. The first store with weapons in like 3 sectors. Hull Reaper, attack the Imperial ship. Free heal. Okay. And a fight. Okay. I don't know that I want to board on a Chaos Knight, to be honest. He only has 2 shots. Oh, I'm going to basically kill him with a heavy lance. Alright. Unless he frickin' dodges. Because of course he frickin' dodges. Alright, we'll be able to kill him pretty quickly with just our shots here. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen a system blue option, or at least I've seen a sensor one. I don't know if I've seen the Hull Reaper blue option before. That got us a free heal, 117 scrap from a really easy fight. That was a nice reward. Okay. We're definitely going late today, that's for sure, with this really crappy run. Oh, damn, he's got a corpse guy in there. That's right, we should win that, and then we can heal after the fight. Nice. Weapon? Okay. A heavy lance. This guy is... Why did I shoot shields? I guess I could use Putreficator if I actually shoot his shields. haven't been doing. What are his weapons? 5 shots. Okay. Okay, shield's down yet? Not yet. Heavy lance is down. Hit the shields. And Putreficator can start doing some work. There we go. Auto fire this guy, I guess. Boarding got to us. Reach. DPS. Teleport self. 2 scrap. Let's get the weapon, I guess. I probably have a guy who needs a weapon. Needs suffocation. Is this guy okay? Heals. Okay. It's crazy that we've had this just smelly, bloated corpse guy on our ship this entire time. No offense, but you're a smelly, bloated corpse, and you're on my ship. No offense, though. Alright, let's see here. Weapon slots. You, DPS in small rooms, why not? I think I have another weapon slot, yeah. Okay. Alright. 400 scrap. Almost to the store. Defend the Imperial ship. Ah, okay. I've never fought one of these ships on their ship. He's got 6 shots, so... let's give this a try. This guy uses ability first, and then we're boarding. Okay. Summon a hound. And fear their crew. Let's see how this goes. We're beating up children right now. So fear means they won't fight me in a room, is apparently what fear means. Come on, fight me! Stop trying to hit me and hit me! Okay, this guy 1v1 is not great. He's getting beat up by a little child right now, actually. Okay. Alright, he wins. Alright, we beat up a little kids. Do we win? A bunch of little kids. Do we win? Yes, we get 160 something scrap from that. Nice. I love beating up children. What? No, I don't like doing that or having slaves. I don't know why people keep asking me. What is Vanguard in this game? Vanguard, I think, is a new faction they added that's got these photon cannon weapons that are really strong, and I think are militarized children based on the Ender's Game books. That's what I think it is. I think they were just added this week, so I'm still kind of new, but I think that's what it is. Come on, weapons. A second lance, a flare beam. Damn it. So 2 lances is great if I had a big ol' awesome weapon to charge. Which I can charge the flare beam, but I don't have a way to get the frickin' shields, man. I guess if I just lanced all the shields, then maybe I could. I think these are my best weapon choices right here. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how I want to do this. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7 weapon power. So the way you want to do this is you want to have one weapon and one lance powered. For those who don't know, we have a seraphic resonator that I bought in like Sector 1. That when I fire a lance shot, it'll fully power my beam. Damn, but I need to like one-shot his shield somehow. Maybe if I turn down my siege bombard. I don't have that many missiles. So if I start loading, if I upgrade and use my siege bombard to suppress shields. Do I have a good way to do damage to shields instantly? Soul Spear, and then Blood Sphere can maybe do some shield damage. If I focus shields with one lance and my abilities, maybe. If I could spawn my blood thralls faster. I don't know, there's such a weird cobbled together build right now, it feels like. They're flashlight cannons. Yeah, kinda. Let's test it against this 2-shield guy. So, we heavy lance. Shields. Problem is he can still dodge. And oh, I could cheese this a little bit. I warp lance. Does the putreficator. I turn that off, turn that back on. That laser hits the shields. How big is this beam? It's decently big. Okay, that kind of worked. Oh wait, did I do the right thing there? I think I did. Okay, that was pretty good. That worked pretty well. A lot of power micro, but... This seraphic resonator is always an interesting thing to use. Got to finagle and move power around to make it work. Okay. Are we going in the final sector, or do I have a whole sector left? I think we might be going in the final sector, and this is my build currently. Oh, okay, I do have another sector. Okay, I kind of need another sector, although we're going to go super late because how long this run is going, but... Hopefully we'll get the win, and I won't kill my frickin' commander again. Raider Outlaw, 309 scrap. Love to see it. Gore Shrine. I think that's a blood... blood thing. Yeah, I guess I'll go there. Hope I get free stuff. I have Blood Crew. No. Okay. Blood Knight. Double Burst Laser 2s, 3 shields. Okay. Nice. No dodges. Beautiful. Alright, that worked out pretty well. It's pretty good. Now I need to turn my lances back on so I can charge things again. Mind control, we can purify. Oh, damn, I somehow didn't get any of his weapons offline. I thought I did. Alright, good dodges, though. Interrupted. Does it only do that once? No, I think I messed that up the second time. Pledge myself blood god, sure. Offer my blood. Injured, can't rest, but I have a heal bay. So it's fine. Yeah, finagling the power round for these lance things on the beginning of the fight is always funky. Alright, more armaments. Yes, I want other weapons that can benefit from Seraphic whatever. Like a Flak 2. Ooh, or a Storm Cannon 3. Yes. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so now we can really cheese this Seraphic thing. So we start with Heavy Lance and Storm. We fire our Heavy Lance, charges our Storm, depower our Heavy Lance, swap to Warp Lance, power our Flare Beam, and we should get all sorts of crazy shenanigans going on here. Do I need any missiles or anything for repairs or anything? Don't think so. I think we're good. I think I just need dodge, power, and shields. So we're going to work on those things. Alright, I think we finally have a really good build. So I can do that, or I can board, depending on our enemies. And anytime I see a Blood Knight, I just don't even want to try to board. So, Heavy Lance shot, charge a Storm, depower Heavy Lance, turn on Warp Lance, fire our Storm. I have to wait till it finishes firing. Fire our Warp Lance. While the Flare Beam, I think maybe I... Yeah, there it is. Holy crap, that's so good. Beautiful. Get one shot. This is like Sven maneuver on steroids from FTL. Photon Beam 2. That's a 110 beam length. This is an 85 beam length. This stuns and this breaches. I think I want fusion charges and scrap though. Range strength is a psychic ability. Do I have any psyker slots? I think I don't. Don't have psyker slots. Let's go for the fusion charges. That could be really good to put on our border guys if I can get a tool on one of them to just blow up a room. Oh, I could put it on my main guy actually. He could just teleport over, blow up a room, run away. His name Jorask. Yeah. Give him that. Any other tool slots open? Yeah, but I'd be taking away your health. I don't want to take away your health. Okay, it's whatever. Yeah, fusion charge on commander. Super OP for sure. Systems modules. I'm maxed on systems. I do have a module slot. If we could get your lances never missed, that'd be awesome. Okay. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Power. This. I think I might want the other beam that's faster and longer. Even though this has breaches, longer beam is going to hit more things. Oh, I didn't take that weapon. Okay. It wasn't free. It was a choice, and I chose not to take it. Alright, let's go, so we'll have the option for going up there. Oh, I have the wrong weapons charged. Crap. That's okay, we can swap it. Double burst laser 2s. 6. Alright. Yeah, I really wish this was the beam that has 1 shield piercing. Then this would be insanely overpowered, what we're doing here. It's already really good. But it'd be even better. There, we did that right that time. You have to control which weapons have power for the heavy lance to... Ow. And he boarded me to get the right thing powered. Okay, there's a bunch of guys that are going to explode for poison, aren't they? Okay, let's go over here. Purify. Heal. Okay. Alright, we took 2 damage, no big deal. 249 scrap. I do want to get 4th shield. I also want to get some, like, sensor upgrades and power, though. Okay. Not much I can do at a rest place. I guess I'll get an extra crew. Maybe I could have scavenged munitions. We're doing pretty good on munitions, though. So let's put you there. This guy, you're often summoning things, actually. Let's put you here. You're 5 there. This. Okay. Alright, yeah. I don't want to board any of these guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, that's OP. And super fun to do, too. Just almost completely one-shot. Yeah, one-shot. If I used my heal beam, which I probably should to heal, but that would have been a one-shot. That's a fun little combo to be able to do. I really like these Seraphic Resonators. This is what I was hoping to do like 3 sectors ago, but we couldn't find damn weapons. Alright, search for an ambush. I could maybe board here. But why do it when I can, like, pre-ignite destroy these dudes? Oh, we're pre-ignited anyway. So I can... 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6... We're gonna get like double pre-igniting going on here. Nice. Do another one. Let's actually use our beam. Maybe I can get a couple here. Heal, get us to full health. Very nice. I think that was an event that gave us pre-ignition or something. Summon a micro shield and teleport self and crew. I think I already have one of those. Get the summoning reagents. I don't know that I have any tool slots for. Actually, I probably do. Yeah, I do. Any other open slots? Yes. Alright, I'm completely full of gear. Because all of my swords have been nothing but frickin' gear. Alright, we'll check for modules here. If I can get Lances Never Miss or the regular pre-igniter. More heals. Raider Outlaw HP. Meh. Meh. Heal thing. I do have some Raider Outlaws, right? War Cultist, Blood Cultist. What are my borders? Imperial Citizen, Raider Outlaw, Raider Outlaw. I have 2. It's only 40 scrap. Okay. I think we're about boss ready. If I can get 4th shield, which I can afford right now, a couple more upgrades, I think we can come back from a difficult run. That was really slow. Now, what do we got? Do I care about any more ship armaments? No, I'm pretty happy with my armaments. We're going to do some really front-loaded damage on this boss fight, I think. Potentially some boarding shenanigans, too. Okay, no boarding here. 4 shields, though. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a lot of dodges. Come on, I need another shield hit, please. Okay. Almost there. Come on. There, the shield's down. Okay. Don't need any heals. Beautiful. I have to see how I combine this with my boarding. This pre-ignition strategy. Yeah, I don't think I want to go there. They got loots. They're guarding the loot with double necro lurches. How the hell do I get that in a vented room? Oh, if I use my fusion charge, that insta-gets it, doesn't it? I think it does. Let's see if that works. I think that works. Beautiful. Okay. 5, 6. Beautiful. Oh, that timing was not actually perfect, but okay, it's fine. Yeah, missiles I didn't hit. Okay, we took a little damage. Let's use our beam to repair the damage right back. GG. Very good. 88 scrap. Beautiful. Okay, I don't need to heal or rest or anything, I don't think. So power, dodge, power. We are now maxed out on power. Do I want to get level 4 boarding? Level 4, level 3, so I have 4-person boarding, maybe. Definitely want to max out Siege Bombard, though. So power's our main issue right now. I'm not even using Siege Bombard currently. We can turn on our Siege Missile after our Lance shenanigans are done at the beginning of the fight. I think that might be the Necromancer boss fight, the summon one with the skull. This 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You dodge. That sucks. Nice. We got a breach through. That's awesome. We can stun so they can't fix the breach. Hit the shield some more would be great. The weapons would be nice. How are we liking Void War? This looks exactly like FTL. It's fun. There's one major complaint I have, maybe one or two minor ones, and a lot of things that I have been enjoying. Rocking a bunch of guns, yes. Yeah, the crew commands and the what they call modules, but what an FTL would be called augments, are the two biggest differences and the two things I enjoy the most. The commander dying ending your run is my one major complaint. That is something I just need to learn to play around better. Alright, so value point, value point. Not for that one. Okay. But it's a good game. I've been enjoying it more than I was expecting, because I've played so many what I call FTL clones, but you can call roguelikes or whatever you want to call them. But I've been enjoying it far more than I ever expected to. A lot of cool strategy in the game. And that didn't quite go perfectly there. Okay, good. No more shields. Take out the hearts and the weapons. We're at full health. That'll be GG on that fight. I think. Oh no, do we take damage from missile at the end? No, good dodge. Okay, beautiful. Another lance. I don't think a third lance is going to help, but do I want this one? No, all it does is stun. More summons and scrap. I'm going to get the pure scrap, because there are some upgrades I still would like to do. This, like a weapon value point. Yeah, okay. You like some of the other FTL clones, but a few weren't so good. Yeah. I think the one I liked the most before this one was probably Shortest Trip to Earth, and the one I liked the least was probably Trigon. Six. More plants. Trigon was the one that was like this game, trying to be the closest, I think, to FTL and its mechanics, and it kind of failed in some important things, like it made it way too easy to win. When you killed commanders, which is kind of this ship. This game has the opposite problem. That game, you could kill any enemy super easy by just abducting their commander and killing him. This game, your commander can die and it ends your run instantly, and I don't like that. Convoy was pretty good, but I didn't play enough of that one to really... It's been so long since I played it, and I didn't play it enough to really remember how good it actually is, to be honest, so... Do this and this. I want to be careful about doing too much damage here. I'm trying to get the loot. I don't want to use the fusion thing right now. How much health is that guy? 42 health. If I move you here, can you kill this guy so I can get the loot, please? Like right now, my commander's on their ship and I'm shooting at their ship. I could completely screw myself and end my run if I'm not careful. Okay, we got it. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Beautiful. Okay, we got a nice little bit of scrap here at the end, so I can max out my teleporter if I want. Launch bay, as they call it. Do I have the thing that has, if my sensors are up, it does anything? No, I don't have that. Should probably max my piloting. So anytime my pilot's gone, it keeps that up. Hull repair, Reaper, and maybe extra heal stuff. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to approach this boss fight, since I have boarding and this crazy combo of abilities with my pre-igniting thing. So I probably want to do all the pre-ignited weapon stuff first, and then start boarding to stop them from repairing and see how that goes. Alright, boss fight. Hopefully I don't kill my own dudes or anything. You know what I could do to get their shields down? Board. I should have healed my guy. Explode. He's got no shields. Warp in that room. Beautiful. We stun them so they can't repair it. And that's a great start. Alright, so that'll start getting some crew on there. Now if I say board in their engines... I only need level 2 boarding. Load. Can't board in their engines, damn. I don't want to board in their shields either. I hate that you can't choose which room you board into. That's such an annoying mechanic. Alright, if I hit their doors... There we go, we hit their doors. So let's board to here and we can run over there. Okay, and let's use their abilities. Summon a hound. Fear their guys. Stop this guy's ability. Guy's drain, they probably stopped what he was doing there. Okay, that's a great start. We're probably about to trigger their next phase with what I'm about to do here. Maybe not. We might not have done enough damage yet. I'm going to poison room. We'll poison that room. Haven't even been using this. Some crew. Call. You guys heal. Okay, we broke that. That's great. Where's the trigger for the next phase? It should be soon. There it is. Missile bay ionized, sensors ionized, auto surgeon ionized, enemy reinforcements, intruders detected, enemy systems repaired. Okay. Well, that's some bullshit. But it's okay. We were expecting it. We've got a fast guy. Let's get you over there. Oh my god, they just... A freaking carcass appeared on my ship, too. The biggest bullshit is I can't see what's on my ship right now. I guess I should be grateful it's not, my siege bomber ionized. You guys are poisoned, get out of there. Realize there was a carcass there. Got all my crew are slowed. We need to purify. We need to poison for a bit. You guys to heal and oh, we're ionized. I can't heal. Okay. Okay, did we deal with that guy? I think we dealt with that guy. Oh, we're about to get boarded by a bunch of dudes. Okay, yeah. There's a guy there. Right here in this room. Here in this room. Oh, don't die, dude. That was close. Okay. Ah, damn, the poison is now hurting, and... Okay. I have guys that are immune to poison. Which frickin' dudes is it? I gotta look through all my goddamn crew. This guy and this guy is immune to poison. So you come over here. You guys hang out here for a bit. Okay, poison's gone. Never mind. So much pause spam, man. All of his frickin' crew's got. Okay, we dealt with the bullshit bonus stuff, I think. Although we have more borders incoming. These guys are not immune to suffocation, so I can suffocate them. Vent them, however you want to say it. Don't need power here. Meant to turn on my siege missile a long time ago. Come on, I'm trying to power this thing higher. I'll stun them in here, actually. Almost there, man. Almost there. Even look at which weapon was which in their ship. Okay, what the hell did that just do? That summon more ghouls or something? Yeah. There it is, GG! Alright, I don't have to care anymore. Yay! I beat the Fleshtyrant. It took me 2 attempts because stupid commander death, instant loss. And we unlocked the carry-on engine and we went about 40 minutes long. But we got there. G freaking G. Oh man, the boss fights are pretty intense. But alright, we got there. That was... The beginning of the fight was good, and then we used up all our Lance pre-igniting stuff. And we got the GG. Well, my friends, I'm going to do a quick sign-off because, man, that was a long stream. My brain's tired, and I want to make sure I'm not getting behind on anything. So, my friends, I hope you had a good time. If there's anybody new to the stream, if you did have a good time, hope you follow, come join us again. Tomorrow we'll be playing Monster Train, Covenant 10 runs. And I will keep you all updated as I figure out more stuff with my applications and potential new jobs. So, as usual, thank you for the bits, the follows, the subs, gives the subs, lurking, hanging out, all that amazing stuff. We should have a Shogi stream tomorrow, I think. I'm pretty sure we will. Only reason we wouldn't is if I end up having to, like, train at a new job, but that probably won't happen that early. So, y'all have a great night. Get ready for the weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all rock. Later, my friends.